Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're seeing this channel today we're going to talk about gaslighting. If you like my channel, give me a thumbs up, click on the like button and subscribe. So let's dive straight into it. So today we're going to talk about that gaslighting. How do we know we are gaslighted? We're going to talk about 10 signs of gaslighting. It's Gaslighting can also be perpetrated against marginalized and disempowered groups in the workplace. Mostly here in the US or all over the world now is, women of colors. So now it's been proven that in relationships now there's a lot of gaslighting. It's not just marginalized groups of people, but also in relationships. So now we're going to quickly dive into the 10 types of gaslighting. One, lying about or denying something and refusing to admit the lie, even when you show them proof. So you know that some people, men or women, whatever gender, generally these days, people lie a lot. And some people are very adamant to admit their mistakes. They want to impose their belief or their words. They want you to believe them when they have not given you grounds or reasons to believe them. So in gaslighting, when you see a man or a woman who is not accepting the truth, even in the surface or in the face of proof, evidence of the act being done, know that that's gaslight. Two, insisting that an event or behavior you witnessed never happened and that you're remembering it is wrong. When a man, let's say for instance, a man or a woman cheats, and then they are caught red-handed in their act, and they try to make you say you're insinuating it, that you're thinking about it, or somebody took your thing and you saw it right there and you're saying, it's like, I saw you carry this thing, and the person said, oh no, it wasn't me, I didn't carry it, and wants you to believe it when you know that happened. So in events of things that happen and somebody's insisting that it did not happen and makes you think you're going, let me use this word, onkulos. Makes you feel like you're on onkulos, according to Nigerian slangs. Onkulos means that you're on high. Know that that's gaslighting. The third one is going to be spreading rumors and gossip about you, or telling you that other people are gossiping about you. When you have a particular friend that keeps spreading rumors, gossip about you, and keeps telling you everything you hear is a lie, or that, just to hurt you, that's gaslighting. Anybody spreading any rumor, gossips, telling you that other people are talking about you, when the person, in fact, is the perpetrator, is the organizer of the gossip, is the one in the gossip, know that that's gaslighting. That's the third one. The fourth one, changing the subject or refusing to listen when confronted about a lie or other gaslighting behavior. So this is the same thing. When something happens and then you come up and you say, oh, something like this comes up, and then the person tries to immediately change the topic, doesn't want to talk about it. And you say, let's talk about this, and you keep telling the person, can we address this issue? And the person instead of saying no, just avoids talking about it. My dear, know that you're being gaslighted in your relationship. It's a choice if you want to stay. Even in marriage, gaslighting happens. This is not only in relationship. It happens between children and parents. It happens between husband and wives. It happens between partners. So you have to know when you're being gaslighted. Right? So number 5, telling you that you are overreacting when you call them out. Exactly. So when gaslight happens and you're like, maybe trying to find out what happened, and you're like, okay, but I noticed this, I observed this, and the person keeps telling you you're overreacting. Okay, what's the big deal about it? What if it happens? That's a big deal, right? Or say, you didn't pick my call. I noticed that I called you, you didn't pick up, or you picked up, you didn't address issue that I wanted. And the person says, oh, did you call me? And you're like, yeah. And you said, Is it because I didn't pick your call? Is it because I didn't do this? Oh, that's a big deal. He is gaslighting you. She is gaslighting you. Be it your mother, be it a mother to a child, father, or whoever. So gaslight happens in every relationship. So be on the lookout. Be on the lookout and address it appropriately. Number 6, blame shifting in relationships. They deflect responsibilities by claiming that if you acted differently, they wouldn't treat you like this, or so it's really your fault. Yeah. So in this number 6 is talking about you shifting blames. Instead of admitting that you're wrong, you now begin to push the blame on the other person. Oh, if you treated me well, maybe I shouldn't have cheated. Oh, because you didn't pick my call, so I had to go to my other friend or my ex house to sleep over. Or I had to go out with my friends. Or I had to hang out because I was afraid that you were going to overreact. So it's all your fault because you usually overreact. Blaming. Be on the lookout. You're being gaslighted. Number 7, trying to smooth things over with loving words that don't match their actions. Yeah, and then, when things like this happen, especially in relationship, in marriage, and everybody or the other partner is trying to smooth things out, maybe you didn't ask for your car to be washed. Usually they don't wash your car. The man jumps quickly, wants to wash your car. Or maybe you didn't ask for a good soup or a particular food, and the woman jumps and is trying to, just blend things, make unusual things. Maybe the person doesn't like folding clothes, like I don't like folding clothes, and I start folding clothes for you. You're being gaslighted. That person is avoiding to address issues. Number 8, twisting a story to minimize their abusive behavior. Yeah, this is very, very peculiar in marriage. It's very peculiar in relationship, especially partners, in partnership. So, because at the end of the day, you find out that some partners twist stories. They come up. For me, if they come out with the facts, true stories, I think it's easy to let go and move on, But the one that hurts is when they come out with twisted lies. That hurts more. They come out, they twist story just to suit themselves and make you look bad. So that is gaslighting. Be on the lookout for in your marriage, in your relationship, and address it very well. Get help. Let the other person also get help. You need to get help because that is abuse. So in general, gaslighting is abuse. If two people were honest with each other, were, careful and were observant, with the way we behave or treat one another, then there wouldn't be gaslighting. But gaslighting comes when there is abuse. Gaslighting, the word gaslighting itself is abuse. So when you find out that the other person is twisting up stories to say, oh, it's because let me use this. It's because, oh, you didn't speak to me in the right way. That's why I hit you. That's not right. You're not supposed to hit anybody. A woman is not supposed to hit a man. A man is not supposed to hit a woman for no reason. You don't raise your hand. Even on your children these days, we don't. We from Africa, we still try once in a while, but yeah, you don't hit anybody. You discuss, you talk amicably, maturely. So for any reason, if somebody hits you and comes back and say, oh, I didn't like the way you spoke to me, that's why I hit you on your cheek, or I hit you on your back, or I threw this at you, or I broke your car. Gaslighting, my dear. Be on the lookout, get help, or be on your heels. Get ready to run away. Number 9, minimizing their hurtful behaviors or words by saying something like, it was just a joke, or you are way too sensitive. Yeah. So, I don't know how many of you have experienced it. In relationship, in marriages, this happens a lot. Men or women would come out with some stories that are not real or that, underestimate the other person. And when you pick offense, instead of them apologizing. They turn around and say, oh, it was a joke. I didn't mean to hurt you. Oh, you're too sensitive. It's gaslighting, my dear. Because before you say something, you should consider the other person's feelings. But if you're saying it from a place of love, it's good. But when you're not saying it from a place of love, with sensitivity, with caution, then that's gaslighting. And this happens all the time. So be on the lookout. The last one would be separating you from friends and family who might recognize your gaslighting abusive symptom. So in relationship, this happens, and in marriage, this happens. You find out that when some people are married, they separate they leave their wives, especially men. The men tend to make the women separate from their friends, especially those that are not married, so that the wife will not go and discuss what is happening in the marriage. Yeah, they try to get you away. Even some of them don't even want you to have any friend. They want to be the only friend. Meanwhile, the men have their own friends. They are going out every day with their friends. They're hanging out every weekend with their friends. And some of them don't even want your family members to come. The same thing too with women, men and women. You can be in a relationship with a man, he doesn't want you to see your family. If you're a family-oriented person, you're used to maybe sharing Thanksgiving, Christmas, holidays, or Sundays. Yeah. So there are some people, every Sunday, they like to see their family after church. They hang out, they spend time with their family, Then you find out when you're in a bad relationship, the person tries to take you out of that relationship, wants you all to themselves, does not want to go out with you, does not want you to go out with them. He doesn't want other people to spot how abusive they are, how they gaslight you. So be on the lookout, my dears, because gaslighting is abuse. People are in a relationship where they are steadily, constantly being gaslighted. And it's not safe for your mental health. You need to get help. Either you take on your heels or you get help. So help is available for people that are being gaslighted. Being sensitive, be open to it, be open to discuss it, know it. So these are the 10 signs of gaslighting. If you like my TV channel, if there's anything you like or you want me to add to it, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment for me, subscribe. See you next time. Thank you. Bye.